Had a couple of and-ones to the basket the other night against the Suns in that big road win.
And we are underway here in Dallas. And a big reason why this Mavericks team is just 2 games under 500. And they go inside.
Harrison Barnes, still a lethal three-point shooter, likes to post up as well. Tough drive by Paul.
Just calling for it in the post. And a fun matchup with him and Paul George. George knocked it away. Doncic got it back. And couldn't get it to float in, but
Doncic, he has shown that he is a player. 19 years old. That's his play like nice little drop.
As Westbrook calls out the play and immediately tries to back down Dennis Smith, and Adams in the post. Spins and finishes. Nice move. Quarter. It's a big factor in game one when these two teams met back in November. As George stands his ground and then a slippery move. George, nobody wanted to go. He was a defensive back. He'd be having a heck of a night. Nader, the wide open three in the corner. That is good. There's another deflection. Now George trying to get off to the races. One man to beat, goes to the rim, off the glass with the left. Now Westbrook got the redirect, went right back. Dallas has gone quiet on the offensive end, but the cross-court pass, not for Laurel.
Game.
Jeremy Grant cuts across the lane, fades the contact. The 2 blocks. He's as active as anybody on both ends of the floor. What a move. Offensive rebound. Barnes bounces off of George and banks it in. Doncic. It's not a role that Noel's going to shy away from. Under 1 out of 6 from downtown. Berea fires it. Powell didn't know where he was.
Numbers right now for the Mavericks.
Schroeder on the elbow. That's good. Of course, won the title with Dallas. Harris catch fire 3. That is good. And Paul George maneuvering around. That's good.
Andrew told me that's all a pick and roll is just make the defense think.
There's Nowitzki, who swishes home the 3rd-time leading scores in the history of the NBA. Schroeder wants the 2 for 1.
I played against a guy, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Schroeder once again, he's just looking at him. Let alone a guy like Dirk Nowitzki, who has done so much for this Mavericks organization.
Late on the close threes. Well, Nowitzki, 21 years with the same team. That surpasses Kobe Bryant, who had 20 years with the Lakers. And Dennis Schroeder's just on fire.
One of the top players of all time coming off the bench.
Well, it's certainly a role that he would embrace. Sunday, and then we'll play each other again tomorrow night in Oklahoma City. Schroeder with the drive. That time got blocked.
Work is done. So I'm going to bed tonight when we get in. It's a drop-off. It's come up big here in the second quarter.
Patterson, outside shot not falling, so
Official say wasn't enough contact. He knocked the shot down anyway.
Denny Smith got behind so far in this second quarter. Schroeder, another floater.
Guy had plenty of room to execute that play.
Well, it's interesting listening to Billy Donovan as Nowitzki. And he struggled in the first half against Phoenix, and Patterson saw one can knock down some outside shots. That's a huge added bonus. As Berea, another 3. What a pass. J.J. Berea.
All those hard cuts to the basket.
Schroeder, back outside. Patterson, make it 2 in a row. Couple of efforts here. Jeremy Grant going on the rookie. That's going to count on the
assists in just 11 minutes so far, and a lot of that has come from the high screen and roll.
Mode. He's got a couple of steals already in his first half like that.
And how about George off point? This Dallas team coming off of that loss against the Pelicans, and Smith.
Just 7.
Wow, that could be good. Westbrook the rebound, sends it up the floor. Jeremy Grant got behind everybody. Nothing now. Westbrook creates another one. This time it's George on the other end, and the windmill.
But no, he didn't.
With back-to-back dunks. Doncic, very tough. Little nod to the clock. Plenty of time to work. Pulls up, elbow jumper, cash. For the 2 for 1. Instead it's Doncic going up against Paul George. And slips it to Jordan, who found himself under the front of us, Mike.
Yeah, but you don't give gifts on New Year's. It's just a celebration.
Dennis Smith knocked down one. He's going to make it two. The Thunder trying to get at least a shot off here. Turnovers have been a little bit of a problem in the third quarter. Now Grant deep in the lane. Didn't have the... Doncic, just enough of a hesitation. Kleba left open. And that backdoor cut. Timer winding down. Doncic hedged out. His head was down. Continue to play good defense even though the shots aren't falling. Smith Jr. the reverse. Wide open three. And Westbrook tried to pass it out to the wing. No good. And Adams another hustle play. Westbrook got to the rim. Grant the rebound. Westbrook sees some space. Wild drive.
Cough up another bad shot.
And Doncic. Backdoor cut. Doncic. And it's the biggest lead of the game for Dallas. Finally, Paul George. As Barea sends it back over to Doncic. Nothing but net for. Here is Paul George. Puts on a series of moves. What a move. And finally the ball's free. Westbrook gives it up. Jeremy Grant and
some of them going in now. Got plenty of time to go here.
Ray on the pick and roll. He wants the three and he swishes home. Westbrook. Floor spaced out. Fires it over to Adams. That's good. Battling it out here at Big D. Start of the fourth quarter, but the Thunder with work to do, and Schroeder, no, but...
That's great weak side help.
And the Thunder going to work, trying to chisel
to the bucket, forcing those officials to put air in that whistle. But there's one of them I talked.
9 to go in the fourth quarter. Amadou Diallo goes at the big man, Nowitzki, that's going to count in the foul. Hustle plays have we seen here tonight. Little stutter step, and the floater ties the 11 so far in this fourth. Powell on the dive. And Schroeder with 5 on the timer. Trying to size up Barea. Use the speed. Use the left hand.
Yeah, just beautiful basketball. Just sizing up. Got that step on J.J. Barea.
Another pick and dive, and this time the rejection by Noel and the save out of bounds by Westbrook. 2-on-1. The lob and pat. Antithesis here in the fourth quarter from what we saw in the third quarter. Barnes ties it out on Doncic. Timer winding down. Westbrook in his grill. Boy, Luka Doncic
knocking down all three.
George is up to 26 in the game. Barnes bounces off of Grant. Westbrook daring him to shoot that three, but it's George. Tees it up and knocks down the shots he won. As George again from downtown. As Westbrook will give it up to George. George trying to split the double team. Bounced off of his foot. And Westbrook couldn't get the steal, so DeAndre Jordan. George and Barnes. See what Paul George decides to do here. Wants the shot on the way. Paul George, but pulls it back out. Now reloads to the rim and the finish off the glass. Back elbow jumper off the front of the rim, and Jordan the rebound. But the defense of the Mavericks kept him in front. He had the size advantage. Just couldn't execute the shot. Make it a three-point game. Free throws have been huge. And Westbrook calls timeout with that long 7-foot frame. The Thunder got it in, got to get it in quickly. 1.7 to work with. Westbrook catches, fade, shot, off the iron, no good. And that'll do it here in Dallas. As it's the Mavericks with the comeback win.